Hello guys, I'm going to go ahead and actually make a video about PvP. This is something that I actually haven't really touched on very much, so I want to go ahead and just say and talk about a really cool PvP strategy that I've been experimenting with and want to share with the masses. So here we are. This is literally me just playing around with a friend. So I'm here, I'm tQzander, and I'm going up against LaGGTTPride, and apparently something was wrong with his split. And so we're just like having fun talking to see if there are people that are obsing this match. So it's nothing crazy. It's just let's practice PvP. As LaGGTTPride was talking to me, like saying I'm switching to Protoss, help me out. And I was like, all right, cool. Let's play some games. Blah 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 blah. And long story short, I'm gonna use some cool PvP stuff. And I really actually want to exemplify a few things. I can tell you right off the bat, my main unit that I'm going to really focus on is going to be Phoenixes, and really trying to make them the backbone of my whole overall strategy. So we're going to see how this is really going to work out, and I want to show you how I go about doing this, and really the thought process behind what I'm doing, and try and get it so you can find a way to make this viable for yourself as well. So right now, we're just having me just doing normal 13 gate and sending out my pylon after the gateway. Just so you guys know, you should always pop by this little spot. I didn't this game, but I should have. There's really not an excuse for me not to. Except, we're going to go ahead and just examine this from the nice, fun perspective. So now here he is, he's scouting along. You can see he actually delayed his scout even farther than mine. I mean, he knows that I do not cheese, so it's probably him just doing a little bit of a metagame thing to get the later scout out. So here we are, LaGGTTPride's now got his, he sent in a probe that had mineral patch into his geyser. That's not very good. But so far, pretty much the entire way that you go about getting Phoenixes so you don't die is not going to Stargate first. You actually get that Robo first and utilize an Immortal or two to stay alive, and you get up the Stargate in the midst of all that. To make sure that you can try and get out the Phoenixes, and you try not to reveal them until you can start doing damage to them. So once you have 3 or 4, 3 is the absolute minimum, because Phoenixes do 20 damage per shot against light units. Notice probes are light, means you only need 2 to one-shot a probe, and if you have 3, 1 to lift and the other ones to and you know the other 2 guys can attack. It's a one-shot kill, and it allows you to do some nice damage with harassing, and then you just leave, and you get a full scout. Phoenixes are one of the fastest moving units in the game, if not the fastest. I want to say they're the fastest. So we're gonna go ahead and imagine that. I don't know who wins in a race between a Hellion and a Speedling and a Phoenix. I'm pretty sure Speedlings are faster than Hellions, at least on creep they are. I don't know. I should probably know these things. But we're going to move on. You do see double gas has been thrown down 1 gate to start with, and then I will be throwing down the Robo and then 2 gateways and then the Stargate. I think that's the build order that I was really deciding to use. But if you take a look over here at what LaGGTTPride is doing, he's just running around. I've stolen a few minerals from him, and nothing crazy there. So everything's looking pretty normal. He's now going to get down 3 gates. Basically trying to hide his tech as long as possible before I go out, because I don't know if he's going Robo first. I don't know if he's going to do something like Stargate first or Twilight Council first or really fast blink or anything. So all I know is there's 1 gate, and I didn't even see him chrome boosting the start next score. So we're going to run around here. We do have me getting a sentry after the Zealot and then the Stalker. There we have just a gateway, 2nd gate, and the Robo. So this is pretty much me playing to be safe. And because really, PvP, you've got to be aware of the possibility of 4 gates. You want to be able to defend that. So this is why I have that sentry. You can see me scouting around the most common spots for proxy pylons, and then I'll just pull back, and I'll be pretty much comfortable. So here we are. Observer is coming out. You can see that I actually don't have an Immortal out, because I'm pretty sure he's not 4-gating, judging by the fact that you can see I saw that he got both the gases and that he mined from them both. We'll look over here at him. He's got Twilight Council out. He's getting out Stalkers. Blink will be, there we go. Blink is getting chrome boosted out. He's got 4 gates. He's got 4-gate Blink is going to go down. And Pride used to be a really strong Warcraft 3 player, so Warcraft 3 players are notorious for their micro, etc., etc. Blink Stalkers are going to be powerful coming from him. Now here's my Stargate. After I've got the Warp Gate, I've got the Robo going down, and now I've got this gateway and everything. I'm looking to be pretty solid in terms of defense. You can see that I'm slightly ahead in the food count, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Also, I'm curious what you guys think about the overlay, this top part over here, so you can see more in the middle and have it less obstructive. So I'm just curious about your thoughts on the placement of the overlay. So now we do have my Stargate coming out. I'll be pumping out Phoenixes once I get 150 minerals. Yeah, there it is. Should be chrome boosting them out. Should be, but apparently I'm not. But now, okay, my observer was in here. I saw the stalkers. I saw the blink going down. I know what he's doing, and consequently I've got another immortal on the way, because I'm thinking, alright, I gotta defend. If I can defend with these gateway units and the robo units, and I can come in with the Phoenixes as a surprise, I'll be able to do a lot of damage with that, and it'll catch him off guard, and I'll be all the better for that. So now here I am. I've got very few units, mostly Zealots to be honest, and that's not exactly the best thing to do against Blink Stalkers. But still, I have 2 Immortals now. I Chrome boosted them out, and I'm feeling like I should be able to defend this. You're going to see me going for a single force field in a sec. Never mind, the force field comes in a minute. But he blinked that back in time. There's that force field, but he doesn't really mind. He's just going to go ahead and start blinking back, and now the force fields are going to hurt me. But I still have the Immortals. I got 1 kill on the Immortals, so the units lost tab is definitely favoring him right now, just losing a single Stalker. And Jack just like nice micro, and yep, there's the Warcraft 3 for the win. But now, through this entire time, I'm still getting out Phoenixes, so I'm feeling pretty stable. But he's expanding. I don't know what his expansion, but honestly, that's perfectly fine for me, because I'm going for a build to damage his economy. I'll be able to get up my Exo behind all this, try and keep him contained with the Phoenixes. But this blink is going to be a dangerous factor for me going Phoenixes. See, I'm now moving out with them. He's going to be aggressive some more as I go ahead and end up doing a little bit of damage. He's going to blink back and be safe. I am going to go ahead and start harassing those probes. I think I already killed off a few. Yeah, they're kills on those Phoenixes. But you can see he's being forced to pull back because I can just continue killing off workers. I have another Phoenix in there, and now I can scout around. I see the Nexus, so now I know, okay, he's playing for economy. I've got these Phoenixes. I can continue harassing, and I should be doing that very, very soon. I can see here we coming out, moving forward. Basically, I have a small gateway, small ground army, but I can still do a lot of damage with these Phoenix. I'm able to push back, and luckily he doesn't blink under me to go ahead and deal damage. That's just him as attack moving down here to try and defend. So I'm feeling actually pretty good. So you can see so far I have killed 6 workers, he's killed 1. His expo is up, mine just started. Worker count is actually even at 28. So it's pretty good that I killed that off because his economy is not going to be that much better than mine. You can see there's a slight lead in terms of the mineral income, but that is perfectly okay. And now, see, we're friendly, we're friends, so you can go ahead and keep doing that. But notice I'm also still killing, and I see that Dark Shrine. That's a pretty big deal to see the Dark Shrine. I'll be able to use that to basically realize that, hey, I'm even better. He's investing in a Dark Shrine, and I still have an observer with my army. And if I look around here, I haven't seen a robo yet, so I don't even have to worry about warp prisms to get those DTs in there. And he can't exactly put a pylon down here and then get a blink up there, so theoretically he could use hallucinations, but he doesn't have that. He doesn't have any sentries to use that with. He's just plain blink. So now he's getting out his first robo, and there's 1 DT, and he's going to go ahead and lose his life very, very quickly. But look at this immortal count. I've been still getting out more immortals and see him getting another one. He's going for crazy heavy blink stalkers. If I have immortals and Phoenixes out, I can have a really strong army composition against this. And now notice I'm still staying with just 4. I'm not really investing in crazy more amounts of Phoenixes. You can see I'm getting out an additional 1. I just want to keep my Phoenixes big enough to continue harassing, continue having a threat to harass, but I don't want my Phoenixes to be too much of an investment that I have to utilize them in order to do everything perfectly. You can see he moves in and he almost picks this guy off. And so now I'm still at 4, which is perfectly fine, and this is going to be a little bit of a annoying move that I don't actually factor in, because you're going to see him pushing it under, and now he's going to be able to force me to move. He does a fair bit of damage, takes out 1 Phoenix, so now I'm back down to 4, which is fine. As long as I'm at 4 or 5, 6 optimally, I'm feeling good. You can see I'm still getting out more units, and now that he blinked down there, I'm starting to think, wait, he might actually have a robo, blinking observers and everything, and this pissed me off. Jack is commenting the fact that I'm getting a Templar Archives, and that is so... Nah, oh yeah, he tries to cover it off with Dark Templar. And that was uncool of him to say that. But now you can see that I'm still keeping Pride in here with my Phoenixes. I don't know, are they over here now? But you can see how much I've contained him, and I've done a fair bit of economic damage. 13 probes have been killed, and if you look at his unit count, I am only down 2 probes. If I didn't have Phoenixes, I'd be in a much worse spot. And that's what for Colossus. I can hit the Colossus with the Phoenixes, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm running around, I'm being active, scouting my Phoenix. I'm going to look for expansions in these 2 spots, so I figure that's going to be where those expansions are going to be. So now I'm suffering a little bit of supply block. I'm going to move out to expand. As I scout for his expansions, I'm going to expand on my own and start to push out and really work on get out my infrastructure. Forge to come out so I can get some upgrades out. I've got charge on the way. I like a very zealot heavy and immortal heavy PvP. Charge lots and immortals are very, very strong. I'm going to get archons in there to break down force fields for my opponent so the zealots can really get in there. I have phoenixes and immortals to hit the colossi, and I'm going to be in a pretty good spot. I can see him doing even more harassment, but he's going to go ahead and force me back a little bit more. But honestly, I'm keeping my phoenixes alive, and notice he's not pushing out at all. He's got a very strong army, but I'm managing to now get ahead in the economy, even though his nexus was out faster than me, and I'm still being active and get out more units. I've got gateways over here. Let's take a look at his vision just right now for a second, because you can see that he has not seen much. I've kept him back for a very, very long time. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I know the vision that I'm in. You can see I'm now getting out my third, because I've got this guy completely contained. He's now going for double Robo Colossus. I didn't realize it was double Robo Colossus during the game, but that's still pretty cool for me. Now he's going to move out. Notice he's trying to pick off the phoenixes instead of attacking me. Even though his army could do a fair bit of damage, I don't know exactly if it would win or not, but I've got archons, I've got zealots, my charge is out, immortals are here, I'm getting my +1 attack. He does not have any upgrades for his units. I don't know if he's actually getting any. He's got the, there, he's actually got the forge. Wow, it's actually, we're pretty mirrored on the ground weapon upgrade. But still, my third is coming in faster. I've got phoenixes running around. I'm going to go ahead and attack again. I'm still feeling very secure. Notice he's pushing out right now, and I might force him back with these phoenixes. Yeah, you see how he's actually coming back now? This is the great thing about these phoenixes, that I'm forcing him to push back. I've delayed his push a little bit more. Now he's got these guys in here. I also have an observer in play to go ahead and scout for his army moving in. So now we'll go ahead and push this out. But notice, let's just, before the next attack, I'm actually going to pause it and take a look at the army count. So now I know his army's there. I'm going to space out my guys so I can go ahead and have a concave when he pushes in. But look at this, my third is done. He just now put his third down. Now we're going to have an engagement. We see this push in, and I've got charge, so I can continue pushing forward. I have all of these immortals here. My phoenixes are chasing down the colossus. You can see the damage that they're doing to the colossus by themselves. They may not deal a ton of damage versus armored, but still, they're not getting taken out. I have immortals, archons, and stalkers of my own attacking every one of these armored ground units, and you can see the damage that they're actually doing him. He's doing nice blink micro, but he can't do anything against the numbers that I have. So now this is me just continuing to really recommend. Unfortunately, I just barely don't have blink, but I'm still feeling really good with my army. He's now got all these stalkers in him. He can't engage me, not with me having 4 immortals as part of this army. But I've got observers because I know there's a possibility of DTs, which is a pretty key thing. But notice my third is really solid. The income's going to show in favor for me. I've now got 53 probes. He has 37. Look at the probe kill count. I killed 22 with these phoenixes. Look at that, 7 kills, 10 kills on this phoenix. When do you ever see phoenixes with 10 and 7 kills? All of them workers, maybe 1 or 2 of them colossi. But this is still exactly what I'm planning for. I've now got the +1 attack. I'm getting down my +2. He's trying to get his third up, but look at his saturation at his bases. It's really not that high. He hasn't been able to damage me at all economically. Just one initial scout was killed, and that's it. But these phoenixes are so key for how I'm playing right now. I'm staying active with them, and I'm feeling solid. Look around here. I've got another phoenix coming in just because I want a few more. I know he's getting Colossus, so I can easily afford to get more Phoenixes. And now here comes the harassment coming in once again. He can't even afford to build that many Colossi right now. And here comes crazy amounts of harassment. He's still got all these stalkers in the back, but he's just not handling these Phoenixes well. And I get to kill even more, and I'll be able to retreat now, and he gets a couple shots off, but now the worker kill count's 29. He's got 35. I have 61. 3 bases. I'll be able to work on a 4th fairly soon. I know the good position that I'm in. Notice I'm still not focusing crazy amounts on this ground army. I've got some warpins down here of Zealots and Archons, and I'll be able to start working on Size Storm. No, not Size Storm, not yet. I'm just basically focusing on going around here. I'm now getting a full-on scout. I'm not seeing anything new that he has, but I'll also be able to lose a bunch of Phoenixes. This was a really sad moment for me. It was like, no! 1 Phoenix with 5 kills. And Fierce just compliments Pride on that. But notice just, once again, the position that I'm in. He's now up to 41 probes, and yeah, Pride's just not happy with how this is going on. But still, I now have Templar out. My Psystorm is on the way. I'm now ready actually to go for a push, because if you look at my timing, I'll be able to hit. I just got the +2. He still only has the +1. I have a very nice advantage right now. He's going to push forward, see me. My Templar don't have Storm yet, so that's kind of a little bit annoying about that. But now, as this battle commencing, I've got charge lots, and just look at the damage that I do. The Immortals with the 6 range with the +2 attack. That's 60 damage per shot against armored. This entire army is armored, and you can see the damage I can do. I'm just wrecking him. He has literally no options. And I've got this proxy pilot here, warping of reinforcements. He's retreating. Well, that's fine to me. I've got an entire surround on him now. He's got no options, and I've now taken him out. So now this is going to be basically focused on the endgame. Now there's GG, the well played, the heart, because Pride is a very nice person. We are friends, and that is what I want to share with you guys. This very important PvP style that involves Phoenix harassment. Crazy amounts of it. You can see 31 probes killed at the end of the game. He's got 43 there. So I mean, look at that. It's a significant amount of damage I've done with those probes, and probably if I hadn't done that amount of damage and I tried to go for some kind of airplay, I would have lost. Void Rays, in that situation, he has enough Blink Stalkers, I'd get wrecked, and investment would go down, and I would lose. But now I've got 4 bases coming up. He's got 3, with the saturation of pretty much what should be on 2 bases, or just basically 1.5 bases, because I've harassed him to death with Phoenix is being active, scouting, letting me know everything that's going on. I really want you guys to be able to utilize that. Plus, just remember that I went for the Robo first to stay alive in the beginning of the game, and Immortals throughout production is just very, very important. And so I managed to take out a very skillful master player with Phoenix PvP. So thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed that. I thought it was a cool game, and I hope you learned. So thank you very much.